Welcome everybody, this is your Strategy Wolf and welcome back to Strategic Command American Civil War. We're going into the 36th turn and yeah, we felt ourselves a little bit on a winning streak recently, and we have maybe good perspectives in the east. But before we get into the game, I have a little bit of a sad announcement to make. When I'm recording this video, there's just 1 week left for recordings and turns, since the enemy is going on vacation for 2 weeks, followed by me going on vacation for 2 weeks, so really bad timing. So we're basically, the two of us are on vacation for an entire month. So yeah, I'll try to produce as many videos as possible in the meantime, and we try to speed up with the turns, but I doubt we're going to finish the series until then. And yeah, I'm gonna kind of like stretch them out and spread them out over a longer time, so you have some stuff to watch and to wonder about for some weeks. But I think I won't have enough material in terms of strategic command for the entire 4 weeks. So yeah, you have to get ready for a little bit of a pause, but like I'll try to get some other program in and try to do some other things. And yeah, as I said, maybe we get a lot of turns done this week and I can stretch them out over time. So far that you know already, and yeah, that's the situation. And yeah, let's focus on the game together and see what the enemy did. Alright. Some partisans I saw there. Ohio River attacks continue. Oh wow. Yeah, with two units, the division and a corps versus my brigade, it could get a little tense over here. Maybe we have to send in reinforcements. Okay, counterattack at Frankfurt. Attack here at Evansville. Okay. Wow. Yeah. Yeah, enemy is intensifying the attacks at the Ohio River, but not really super threatening right now. Let's see what the enemy can do here. That's absolutely bearable. Hope we don't lose this Cav division here. Retreat, nice. Monitor retreats, okay. Here these super... how would you describe them? They're like torn down, these guys without supply from the enemy, trying to fight with our partisans, but really struggling. Alright, what do we see? Some tinier towns that changed. Only Makesville in Kentucky and Maceville changes the possession, and yeah, one Union regiment loses some strength due to attrition. Alright. And we've got a new monitor coming in, interesting, the Tuscaloosa. Alright, and we've got, wow, tons of MPP. I'm really blessed with this these days. Kind of amazing, nothing special here. We're gonna see what we can do. Yeah, this was a little bit, this is a terrifying, or not terrifying, but definitely threatening attack. I mean, what happens if they can cross here? And I don't know what I really can do to prevent them from doing so. Yeah, we have to see what we can do here. Apart from this attack, of course, damaged this division quite hard, but I think I will be able to exchange that, no problem. And yeah, over here some counterattacks, but this is still looking good, especially since, yeah, we still can attack the HQ here. I'm surprised that the enemy allowed us to do that. Alright, and yeah, apart from this, like tinier things, where was these partisans that we saw? Oh, here. Oh no, unfortunate. So these partisans spawned, and now they can basically, yeah, take back all these little towns over there. I don't know if this supply route opens up. Maybe we have to send some Cav up again. But yeah, at first maybe we'll do something else here. Alright everybody, I'll take my look as always and be right back with my strategies and actions for this turn. See you in a second. Alright everybody, I'm back, and as always, let's start off in the very west, where we see this one hastily brought the brigade here defending Valencia. We can't reinforce here our units in the very front, so I think because they're in such a weak state, you see down there morale 24% and just slightly entrenched. I would like to keep on pushing here, but our main force I will upgrade to Inf 2. But These deals I'm gonna take. With a little bit of luck, yeah, that's what I kind of wanted to provoke, exactly. We would be able to push them out. Yeah, alright. These guys march up here, and then we'll reinforce these guys, and these guys take up, and yeah. Then we'll see how long they can withstand us here. The Apache march hastily up, so we can also upgrade them soon. And I think with this force, as long as there's no reinforcements for the enemy, we will be able to break through to go direction Santa Fe. I'm quite optimistic. Alright, let's continue here with our volunteers from Arizona that we are gonna place at the Mississippi. Yeah, march, march, march. You happy people? Sometimes I rather march in the city, you know, because of the supplies. I mean, here it doesn't really matter, 8 or 7, but sometimes it's rather wise to have a unit in a town or a city where they get some supplies instead of 5 or 4, so they can march the next turn again. These things can be quite relevant, but alright. See stuff we do later. Then let's go to the Midwest, where we have our new native forces incoming. Very nice. This regiment is out. Excellent. Oh, I wanted to take here this Osceola, but okay, then not. This regiment can take this crossing here. Maybe it is the time then to actually move up here as well again, since the enemy is not coming down. I think here's worse supply for sure, yeah. But is this getting better, the situation, if we move it up? No, not at all. It's always, I feel most of the times it's wise to have the HQs in the towns where they produce some supply that's being reinforced. Nice 4 hits on these guys. And I'm a little bit tempted, since nobody's coming, also to push up here a bit. Let's do that actually, just for fun. See where this is leading to if they didn't even man Fort Davidson and St. Genevieve. Alright. Over here we have to use the time to reinforce here our forces in Monica. Then we've got, yeah, here we were attacked a little bit by this division. What we are going to do for sure is going to cut them so they will be out of supply. Do this little attack here. 1-1, good deal. Of course, we'll have the problem here with the partisans, but we'll send somebody up again if they open up the supply line. If it's just the partisans, we should be able to handle them. Alright, you guys here. Why not to Warrensburg? So we have some more penetration here, and I think the enemy's attempts here to get some relief have really failed. I mean, there is this division, but the units are formally stronger, but if they move out, we're gonna flank them and circle them with our tons of cavalry we have here now. Maybe we can even like now use our momentum and push from the west into Missouri, I'm not sure, and into Iowa as well. Let's see. It's quite a lot now. And it was really very successful so far. Alright, now we're coming to the Tennessee, Kentucky, Illinois front here at the Mississippi Cumberland River. And this is by far the most threatening situation and most recently. So yeah, we're definitely still gonna reinforce these guys. But I doubt they're gonna withstand actually this attack here. The counterattacks don't really make a lot of sense, so we're also gonna reinforce here. We need to reinforce our boats here. Maybe we can do some harm here. Nice, we can. There's some more harm. Really helpful. Nice. And here we need to do some... oh yeah. Let's take care of our river fleet first. This was the transport. Okay, we've got these calf. Let's maybe unload them here. And let's move in our other boat for repairs. Alright, so this is what we could do here. I think this unit here I'm not gonna sacrifice, and it got really punched hard, so let's do some retreat to New Madrid. If they follow, fine. If not, they can just recover here. And I think this is just for distraction. In this case I could move up here to Missouri, but yeah, these guys, let's take them to Jonesboro. It won't really affect directly anything. I mean, yeah, it will affect since it's, there's no railways that go to Cairo anymore. So they can't bring in easily new troops if we do this, which we will. And apart from this, I hope this causes some massive distraction, so the enemy is tempted to retreat something of these guys, and we just slow them down, which is everything I want. Yeah, this is enough for me at this point. Alright, maybe let's do a shuffle here so we can actually upgrade these guys to infantry too. And then I'm kind of tempted to withdraw these troops just for security, not so they can prevent a bigger breakthrough down here. Yeah, I doubt there's like another force over here that can actually cross here now, since they're trying here, here, and over here, and the enemy doesn't have that many troops also at the moment. So this is fine, fair for me. This force can stay here like that. Maybe we try to help out a little bit. And once again, the situation decreased when I moved out of the town. I need to check out the supply rules by heart one time, but I was too lazy to actually, so I know them halfway, but not fully. Yeah. Alright, and now we get to the east of Kentucky, which is a little bit one of the hottest theaters recently. And we are bringing in one core even. So let's see what we can do. What is our target? I guess Frankfurt and Louisville, and both are achievable. So definitely let's do attack Louisville if the enemy didn't move out Mr. Pope here with the cap. And let's definitely then, I think we can move them here. And boom, Louisville is being taken. Wonderful. Okay, then let's take it also. And let's fresh up these guys. Whilst the CAF can secure the supply lines, I think, to Louisville. And the core, we get ready for further battles over here. Exactly, nice. So Louisville has been taken, very good. And here we have Frankfurt, where the enemy made things way easier for us due to the counterattack. So thank you very much. Taking out Frankfurt quite easily. I mean, these guys are very damaged here. However, I rather reinforce mine. Yeah, I mean, like, now killing off enemies is always tempting. But, you know, as long as you do have a lot of supply around, you can also risk your own troops. In this case, my troops, since we have to march up from Nashville, it takes some time. I'd rather preserve my troops available and then use them next turn instead of just killing off everything I can find right now. So we probably could have focused here in the Marines and take them out, but yeah, I'd rather reinforce. These guys, so do these guys still have probably an attack left? Question is where we want to focus on. Maybe like this, yeah. And then we can use the CAF again to cut these guys off. Wonderful. And move Johnson up here. So we take Frankfurt, we take Louisville. If the enemy doesn't take back Louisville, I have the strong feeling that this position is really not really holdable anymore for the enemy. So this must lead to a retreat out of eastern Kentucky or some new troops over here. But I'm quite optimistic that this will be the death sentence. And we do have our extra division here. Maybe I just also upgraded this turn, so we have it as a reserve flexible. It can go here, 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 and we don't really know where we need it next turn. I think these troops should be fine to deal with these 4, depending on what the enemy does. But very nice. Taking Frankfurt and Louisville, this victory, this should be the victory of in Eastern Kentucky, which, yeah, is basically the victory in Kentucky. This is the state. Let's have a quick look at the state borders. So yeah, let's see. Maybe it even surrenders if this should be the capital. So yeah, let's see. Good stuff, finally. All right, let's go east. Have a look at Western Virginia, where we somehow can attack the Excellent HQ itself. And actually, no, let's play it safe. You know, also if we kill this off, it just could be Maxellen is a terrible general, so we don't want to care for him anyways, but he could come, the HQ could come back, so I'd rather have it suffer and starve around over here, and yeah, not be able to be rebuilt very quickly. Here we wanted to get the infantry equipment into this brigade. Perfect. Let's attack this brigade over here. Shall we pursue these guys to maybe kill them off? No, also let's play it safe. And once again, the same argument counts. Of course, we can take them down, which costs fighting spirit, and yeah, the enemy is at 14%, so this is one of the essential ways of winning this game, of course. However, yeah, we do have the time not to chase down every single unit. Okay, now coming to the Potomac front, where we killed off 2 divisions, I think, last turn, and defended Hagerstown again. And we killed 1 corps, and here we see the 3rd corps in action. So the enemy makes, I feel like, the mistake of revealing the corps too early and putting them singularly at certain fronts. I mean, here it's understandable next to DC, I understand this very much, but still it's not being supported by others, which makes them easy targets, and they are also the prime danger for us. So I feel like if we take this out, we're talking about a potential offensive with our 3 corps over here and the general situation. And I'm kind of tempted, especially since, you know, I'm optimistic to win this war soon. But of course I would rather win it with a big prestigious win, and if we have our parade again in DC or here in Baltimore. So I think it's kind of settled that we're going for another Potomac offensive. And to do so, this is not the offensive yet, but I think so it's very wise to take out such threats as this corps. Or maybe it is the offensive yet. Maybe this is more a fluid one, it doesn't really start with a big bang like the last one. But yeah, we need to take out this corps first. Let's focus on this. We have our railroad battery here to decrease the entrenchment. And we do have Lee's troops over here that are quite capable. And can we attach this guy actually, or is it too far away? Too far away, okay. Let's attach here the front lines and make sure that the... It's a little bit of a chaos now. Don't you worry, we're gonna upgrade some of those. Anyways, those fired, and we have... Yeah, we have got quite good prospects over here. Oh, we can't take it out because they retreat. Also fair for me. Question is which unit we are using to do move. I think we do want to move in. Once again, we do have a problem with the scouting here because I would like to know what's back here so we don't run into the ambush. Maybe you can force them to open up here the entire line now and get a better impression of this. Well, this one lousy brigade is not holding us back, I think. Oh, let's risk our cap over here. Yeah. They are running in this little ambush, which is fine. But not are these troops. So we can move them up, that's nice. Question is how we're gonna take out these guys over here. Because this division is not very strong. Maybe let's start from the west and see, man our defenses first. Slash, let's do our reinforcements. Okay, we want these guys in. Let's do the exchanges where we can. If we have some favorable ones like these. But there's nothing to fear from this side. Shall we go for this trade? Actually not. Yeah, of course I want to have it full power before we bring them to use. We have one here, to be honest, that is at full power. Maybe we'll bring it to use actually already. Move it in here, destroy this, and then get the better position. Yeah, I think so. Oh, we've got this train over here. Let's bring it in where we wanted it. Boom. First core in action, and of course, nice, it prevents the damage. Very good for us. Question is, how do we move in? They're at 8, but they have already level 2. I think this is very nice to do that, actually. Yeah. This is the unit of choice for this task. Wonderful. These guys attacked already. Maybe these guys we can take out for refreshments. Maybe we take Lee a little bit down since we will need him. This artillery, I don't know how to bring that to real use. We would need to march it down. And we have this division here that we might use. Wow, this is really... We have such a strong force suddenly here. Maybe we can just bring it up here so we can... If necessary, we can also push up a little bit towards Gettysburg. Just to get some more distraction, you know. As long as the enemy needs to focus some forces up here, like it's gonna be easier to push to the east. And Jackson goes to... No, after our lessons, Jackson stays in Harper's Ferry. Or do we... No, actually, we bring Johnston up here. And then we'll see. Maybe, I think Beauregard will also be more helpful over here. Yeah, we all definitely want the supply flow just go up in this area, nice. And then be able to supply this entire offensive. And if here, after the enemy is so shattered here and really weakened, I'm not really endangered from this side. This is nice. And finally, it's also... Tech up this core. Yeah, we already spent... Just reinforced and teched up, and we spent tons of MPP already. Wow. But yeah, also will be so ready. Biggest defensive ever. Alright. Okay, then I think that's it about the Potomac. When we again gained like 2 hexes. And we definitely have some very nice bridgehead here on this side of Frederick. Not so easy to destroy. We're like 2 hexes next to DC, which we already captured. I don't know where's the main objective. We have no really nice streets, so we should probably fight our way through here. Oh wow, I didn't expect this good of a deal. Finishing off the brigade or destroying the division. I'd say let's take out the brigade. I'm happy to have more holes here. So yeah, once again, if the enemy has to fix this, that's gonna be less more holes, or like easier over here. And I think Baltimore, I think we need to take the street and then push towards to get this bridgehead, and then we can make full use of our fighting potential and just blast ourselves like through here, and then maybe take Baltimore and Annapolis. That's kind of the strategy. Very simply formulated. Let's blast ourselves the way 3. That's what we're gonna do. And yeah, but I think this street is probably key, and this railway, so this hex needs to be taken next turn, or these bridges here for an attack on Baltimore. Gettysburg is just a side objective. I mean, this looks very weakly defended, and if something opens up, we can push north, of course. All right, let's have a look what's going here on what's going here. Let's upgrade our monitor or reinforce. You guys go back to the harbor. So are you. There's the one monitor with strength 1 that we missed. We do have a new monitor out, and I think I'm gonna place it here. Yeah, in the area, why not? So we have 2 around, and I think this is gonna be quite handy, and we can surprise the enemy maybe. Since the enemy also has 2, this could be interesting. Alright, what else? Down here on the sea, we have nothing special once again. Yeah, let's Fort Pulaski as regular. And then we have some, yeah, we do have this situation down here. Let's reinforce our ironclad here. Let's retreat timberclad. How about we have this ironclad over here? Can we take it out? Yes, we can. Very nice. And we do have our new monitor here. Can we do some damage? Let's bombard the harbor a bit. And retreat. And our submarine, I think it's nicely placed down here, so it's good. Alright, I feel like this is most of the fronts, or all of the fronts are being done. We had a technological breakthrough last time in core organization, so we are able now to build more cores. However, we have actually no MPP left. Nevertheless, and given the situation where I expect an enemy surrender, I don't know, in 5 to 10 turns maybe, depending on our offensive, I will still, I was thinking maybe let's do naval since we're building some kind of fleet, but one more really important one, you never know what could go wrong, so let's push core organization. Leaving us with 230. And yeah, since we have our Navy program going on, let's accompany it with another monitor. Guys, like a lot of ships incoming, yeah. And yeah, of course I could have saved it up to buy more cores, but yeah, maybe I'm getting too easy about this. But I feel like our situation is quite relaxed, so I can invest in this beautiful Navy, and of course I like ships. So yeah, if we survive long enough, there will be a solid Navy. If the enemy survives long enough is basically the question, to be honest. Alright, did we oversee anything over here? I'm not sure. Oh, this one. Oh, we could have reinforced, oh, we forgot to reinforce these dudes. We wanted to starve them out, so let's take liberty to make sure. Alright, and I think that's it. Then, yeah. Finish the turn together. Let's finish the turn together. The city of Puebla falls to the French after 62 days siege. Alright. Bushwhackers again. Pro-Confederate in this time. Very nice. The standard Norfolk blockade, Savannah blockade, and the convoys. We do develop cavalry tactics, very nice. And that's it. So once again, I hope you liked the turn. Let me know what you think. And yeah, just a little reminder to my announcement from the beginning. Be aware we're slowing down, or we have this pause coming up. Let's see if we can finish before that. That would be obviously amazing. But yeah, let's see how we get this done. So don't get impatient if you have to maybe wait too long for 1 or 2 videos. Sorry for that already. Anyways, I hope you liked it. Let me know what you think. Leave me a like and subscription if you haven't yet. And then see you next time. Bye. Your Strategy Wolf.